Hello, farming entrepreneurs, homesteaders, and gardeners. Welcome to Farmtrepreneur. Well, I'm going to be showing all my experiments, and I'm going to show you how I grow my small, very small business from pretty much nothing into a big farming enterprise. I'll show you all my experiments, all my crazy stuff, and I go from production standards from very small production to huge, and I expand and I scale. So that's what you'll be seeing. I have some experiments on farming here in my house, microgreens and things like that. And then I have a small plot of land where I plant the things that takes the most time. So see you soon. Thank you for coming. So let's start the tour here. Here I have a bunch of peppers. These are called sweet petite pepper blend. I have around 100 plants here, and I have around 70 plants there. A couple have died. For instance, this one is dead here, and that happens from time to time. I have a bunch here that are really nice that I know will be able to grow over there. So these are going to be moved to my plot there, and then I'll be able to grow some more, expand my production. It has proven to be doing good already. So by multiplying my amount of plants by 4 or 5, I think it is, I'll be able to, make more money. So even though I have these back here in this area that is like shaded most of the day, I moved them today because it was raining quite a bit, and then they will drown. But I keep them around this area here so they get a lot of sun during the morning, and then the rest of the day they don't get that much. So down here I have a purple Russian tomato that is dying, so it's on its last legs. Roma tomatoes over there, chocolate bujoloki over there, rosemary, that's for the house. And then I was trying in this spot here to see how I could kill off the weeds with mulch, and it definitely works. So I'm going to be doing that in my plot of land and over here too, so I can keep these places more neat. Over here I have a mix of edible flowers. Some are doing very good. This basil is not doing that well. It's getting a little bit of fungi, but that doesn't make the plants, like the flowers, not be good, Then I have some more flowers here and nasturtiums over there. These are for a mix of edible flowers. Okay, here in this rack I have different things going on. Starting over here, these are bell peppers, regular sized bell peppers. The other were petite bell peppers. Over here I planted some kale a couple days ago. I can see already that some are starting to come out. Here I have I'm testing because lettuce over there gets too much sun, and they die quickly and they don't grow well. They end up yellow and stuff, so they're not good at all. And so I'm trying to grow them hydroponically. I started here and I'm building a box to then grow them. Here I have some Carolina Reapers, see if I can sprout them. It's in here and there. Also Carolina Reapers. This is not lentils. This is definitely Carolina Reaper again, and it fell when I was halfway through the sprouting and I didn't get anything. Over here I have basil, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is an actual seed of basil. These are cilantro that I had in the mix because I reuse this mix. I reuse it. Yeah, look at this shell from sunflower. I reuse this seed. This soil after I do microgreens on it once. Then I use the soil and I do this kind of things like I'm doing here just to sprout a bunch of things. Here I have kale going on, going pretty good. Here I have another 200 bell peppers, regular size bell pepper in 3 colors. This is Swiss chard, if I'm not mistaken. This is using my microgreen mix, or the blend that I sell the chefs. Some spearmint to grow some to sell to the restaurants that sell mojitos and drinks like that, so they need it. They use a lot of it, and it's expensive. Here is peter pepper. I only got one of it growing. These are more of a novelty kind of pepper. They're semi-hot. Then bujoloki over here, and this one, as you can see, nothing came out. So this was a failure. The seeds on these two, I believe, was too old, and then the seeds in this one were fresh seeds taken out of my own peppers. So you can see the difference of using fresh seed and using seeds like old seeds from Walmart or places like that and eBay. You don't know what you're getting. Back here, I also planted some of my chocolate ghost peppers, and these are too young. Like they've been there for not that long to be able to sprout already. So down here, I have habanero orange. I started them on the 23rd, and if you can see, there's one coming here. There's one coming here, another one there. So you know, they're doing very, very good. Now by this side of it, this is another test. Here I have Carolina Reapers. I bought two different mixes of those seeds. One I bought in bulk for cheap too, so I don't know if they're good seeds or not. They didn't look exactly like a Reaper. That stinger wasn't perfectly like pointy like some of the Carolina Reapers are. So I don't know if those seeds were very, very good or not. I don't think they were good, and they were very cheap. So at least they weren't coming from China or something. They were coming from the United States, so they were okay. And then I bought a seed that I consider premium, and half of this is that premium Carolina Reaper seed. This is all a Carolina Reaper seed tray. So we'll see how it goes. I prefer to try to sprout them like this instead of sprout them on like a growing mat or that there's a napkin method that I have tried. I don't like it either. It's like, I don't know, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And sometimes they grow, you transplant them, they don't grow well. That is just my opinion and my experience. Here I had, once again, cheap seeds off of a rack in Home Depot or eBay or something, Home Depot or Walmart or something. And as you can see, one plant sprouted and it's barely alive. I'm gonna sacrifice it because it's not a good seed, of course. And then, as you can see, nothing else. There's no absolute, oh, cilantro plant, nothing else. Here's more for the mix, the chef's blend that I do. And then over here, these very small plants that you see over here, those are also spearmint that I'm growing. I want to grow a lot of it because restaurants use a lot of it, a lot of pounds of it. This one grows really well here, so I should be able to make some profit of these plants. Here I have some eggplants starting to come out. I tried eggplants direct seeded and they didn't work. I didn't have one single plant sprout for me. So since no plants sprouted directly seeding, I then did one of these to then transplant, and I should get a better result by transplanting. And last but not least, here I have bok choy. Bok choy here has been growing really, really well for me. It grows like vigorously. It's not that easy of a sale, but it is pretty good. And if it grows well, I'm gonna be growing it and trying to sell it to a group of people that identify that want it. They do paleo diets and keto diets, and they will definitely love to have bok choy. Here, some more of those petit peppers. These remaining plants, a couple tomato here is like they weren't invited to the party and they came. A couple of these plants here are going to be used to replace some of the dead ones I have back there. And then here I have my blend, chef's blend, sprouting. In a couple days it should be looking really good. Here in my house I'm doing mostly a lot of testing. So everything that works here I get moved to the plot of land because I started planting straight up there and it wasn't working. The soil there is not very good. It's very compacted. So here I have some of my yellow crooked necks. They are doing really good. As you can see down there, there's one growing beautiful, and some beans as an accompanying crop going up there. But I think they're not enough, so I'm gonna have to plant some more of them. And then here I have some more. As you can see, they're doing pretty good. In my opinion, they're doing better than I have ever done. All the times I have tried to grow, yeah, there's something here. This is a proof of what happens. I get a lot of hornworms, and whenever they come here, they eat everything. They turn everything apart, especially these. They love these plants. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Look at that. There was a little like a butterfly or something there. So a bunch of other things. This dirt here, that has like this white specks, was used. As you can see, there's some sunflower seeds down there, or more better said, sunflower shells. But here, these crooked necks have been doing really good. So I'm hoping that I finally can make them happen, because they have been giving me a lot of headaches. Over here, I have some tests that I did with different types of tomatoes. Some were good, some were not good. So we'll see how that goes. Here I've been trying to get this plant back in track, because as you can see, it has curled up leaves, which everybody says is a lack of nutrients. And I really don't know. I've been trying to fed it, see if I can eliminate these disease, if this is a disease or this deficiency, and make it be good again. Because as you can see, there's a lot of growth and barely any tomatoes on it. And then this one, who has done a lot, produced a lot for me. This one is ghost pepper. Oh, look at that. This is ghost pepper. It's cricket over there. And these are very good. I have some of these spiders on here, but they don't eat the things I want them to eat. They don't eat the worms. Hello, farming entrepreneurs, homesteaders, and gardeners. Welcome to Farmtrepreneur. Well, I'm going to be showing all my experiments, and I'm going to show you how I grow my very small business from pretty much nothing into a big farming enterprise. I'll show you all my experiments, all my crazy stuff, and I go from production standards, from very small production to huge, and I expand and I scale. So that's what you'll be seeing. I have some experiments on farming here in my house, microgreens and things like that, and then I have a small plot of land where I plant the things that takes the most time. So see you soon. Thank you for coming.